Hello everybody, I am Mr. 901 Tommy Jackson, official maestro of content for Looney Tunes World of Mayhem, and we've got all types of stuff and things happening in this game, including one, LeBron James. That's right, it is a wonderful time to be a Looney Tunes World of Mayhem player. All types of stuff has been updated in the game, the look, the music. We got LeBron James and Space Jams hitting the game, and today what we're going to do is we're going to hop on over to the baby account, my free-to-play account, and we're going to try to give you a couple of different ways to go through this event. One on a free-to-play side, and we're also going to hop into the store, check out any offers that you may need to know about in case you are wanting to spend a little bit on this event. So, without further ado, let's go over and check out this LeBron James Space Jam event. All right, so we've got the baby account pulled up here on the screen. This is a complete free-to-play account, level 62 right now. What you're going to want to do, and it was actually pretty easy for me at level 62, you do have to be at least level 40 in order to start this event, or even to see it possibly, in the Events tab. What you're going to want to do, if you did not do the Welcome to Space Jam yesterday, as I suggested in the video when we talked about the event details of this event, you're actually going to be a little better off. And here's why. In every one of these events, right up here at the very top of the screen, these are what they talk about: solo tournaments. And you accrue points by doing different things during the tournament, and those points have various stages that unlock things, including the last milestone here with 300 LeBron James pieces. And the way you score on these milestones on this tournament, for example, complete an event quest, it's 500 points. Collect materials, in this case it's the 150 gold basketballs, and we'll talk a little bit more about those here in a moment. It's worth 150. Spend 50 energy, it's worth 50 points. LeBron James pieces, each piece is worth 25 points. So if you did wait to do the Welcome to the Space Jam, which I couldn't on the main, then you've got a good little stack of extra points toward those milestones, and any other featured event tune is worth 2. So essentially what you're going to do is you're going to load up into the game, go into the events section. If you haven't already done the Welcome to Space Jam, jump in and do it. It is super easy. As you can see right here, the final act of this thing is only a 5,000 hour team. And this also unlocks a calendar where you get rewarded daily with LeBron James pieces. So definitely hook that up for yourselves. Plenty of points here: 30 pieces, 25, 22, 23, 17, and all of these are going to be times that point total that you get for those pieces. Now, if you've done that already, or if you did it yesterday, the next place that you may have to go, depending on where you're at in the game, because I know that there's a lot of new players, you may want to go right here where it's Toon Squad Savior. Now, through this first part, you can bring any tune, just like this first thing here. You can click Bring Any Tune, but as you go through, it's going to whittle it down to featured event tunes. Now, those featured event tunes for this event are kind of a weird little hodgepodge. We'll show you on the main account here what I'm talking about. Your featured event tunes for this are kind of odd. Let's see if we can go in here and show you what I mean. We'll just go into this one right here. So, featured event tunes: LeBron James, Taz, Rapscallion, Super Coyote, Supersonic Hopper, and Henry Horse. I don't know. But the reason I'm pointing this out is because you may not have the tunes you need. So you can go through that campaign that we just looked at on the baby account, and you can accrue pieces for the ones you need. For example, there's Super Coyote, there's Horus, there's Supersonic, and as you go, you get more pieces. When you go into the next part, you're going to find the kind of last remaining one that you need there. So that's going to get you your team that you need to go through the Everybody Get Up. So Everybody Get Up essentially, this is where you're going to get the little MacGuffins to spin the LeBron James wheel, and we'll talk about that. One thing that you do want to do every single day of this event is your daily campaign. Super easy stuff. We haven't done it on the baby account yet. Totally completed on the main. You want to do this every single day. Usually what we've seen on legendary events, when you complete those every day, there's usually a bonus towards each one of them. You get some good rewards for it. For example, if we go into the quest here, go into the event quest right there, you're going to get 165 headbands, which you use for exchanges, 4 tunes that you may or may not have to get through this event, and 10,000 gold. Each day that seems to get a little bit better based on history that we've had with events. So I would encourage you to try not to miss any days with this and always do the last day, because usually the last day rewards you with 1 wheel spin. So after you've gotten through all of that, one thing that you may want to do, if you can, is go through the 1v1 challenge. Now, this may be for people that gotten LeBron up a little bit higher. I also can tell you that using health vacuum, 4 rare health vacuums at level 4, got my main account through this first challenge, and all I had to do was auto win it 10 times. And the reason I'm telling you guys about this is because what is the reward for doing one of those 10 times? So repeating that quest, any of those in that campaign, it's going to get you an extra 115 LeBron James pieces, 300 energy, and 3 of the brand new MacGuffin you need to use to tune up, I believe, this Toon Squad. Now, I don't know if that's just for LeBron, but it's the first time we've seen it in the game. They're not very prevalent, so try to get those as much as you possibly can. All right, there's a couple of things that I want to show you guys about the wheels in this event. The ticket wheel, I want you guys to be very cognizant of that it's not super great. And this is what I mean. A lot of people right now are looking for Rapscallion because he's a last piece to an evil granny path to legendary. However, you've got about a 10% chance to hit him on here, or a 10.25% chance, and then it's heavily weighted towards Super Coyote at 49%. So guys, if you don't need Super Coyote, probably save your golden tickets, because you can trade those golden tickets in for these tokens and spin a LeBron James wheel. But I do want to show you this as well. A couple of ways you can get these. You can get these through quests. You can also get these through the act that we talked about, where you're getting LeBron James pieces and tokens. Every other one's going to give you a token or 2 as you progress through. You're not always going to hit LeBron James pieces. Now, you've got a 72% chance. Most people in chat are talking about 35, 30 to about 40 pieces is about what they're seeing here. But keep in mind, you could spin this wheel and not get any LeBron James pieces at all. I say that just to keep you mindful that, hey, you pretty much have to spin this wheel with your tokens, but you're not always going to hit those. So let's go back to the different campaigns, show you what I was talking about there. If you go right here, this everybody gets up like we were talking about. There's the tokens. There's the other place you can get the tokens. So you can get through this. You noticed I haven't spoke about any sort of offer or anything like that yet. You can very easily unlock LeBron at level 6. This campaign's for level 40, but probably not going to be that difficult if you're at least kind of somewhere in the 50s and have the right tunes. There is a way to get the tunes, so that's not horrible. Let's look at the exchange before we actually look at offers, because I want to show you guys this. These golden basketballs that we're accruing through this whole thing, it's similarly set up to a lot of other legendary events like Toro, QB Daffy, Major Canasta, to just bring one from recent memory. You accrue 150 of them, you exchange here. This is another way where you can get LeBron without spending anything. Now, granted, your chance of hitting LeBron is slim to none, and Slim's getting ready to pack his bags, but I will tell you that just about every single one of these legendary events, I've pretty much hit one of these. So it is possible. You've got a 0.5% chance to hit the LeBron James. But again, that is another way. Now let's look at the actual exchanges. Each one of these is only going to be worth 2 points a piece. Not probably where you're going to try to go if you're trying to get milestone points. The milestones are going to be a little bit more difficult to come by, and that's why I suggested yesterday to try to hold off on unlocking LeBron until today, so that you got a little, shot in the arm from it. But Super Coyote 54, Supersonic Hopper 49, Rapscallion 47, and Henry Horse 49. So you're only getting 2 points apiece times those numbers, so that's not huge. If you can hit LeBron on a wheel, if by chance you hit 300 pieces on an exchange, if you haven't done the Welcome to Space Jam yet, you're going to be in a lot better shape if the milestones are what you're worried about. I think, though, the main focus is just to try to get LeBron up as many stars as you possibly can. His kit, his stats, once he's leveled out, looks like he's going to be an absolute beast. All right, so for those of us who might be considered minnows, smallmouth bass, largemouth bass, dolphins, whales, or krakens, there's a couple of different offers in here I wanted to tell you guys about also. Please be aware that there is a calendar in the game right now centered around this offer, and it's got Acme on it for a reason. Here it is right here. Over the course of 7 days, you get 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 LeBron James pieces in this calendar. Well, Tommy, that sounds great. You're right, it does. Until we take a closer look, because I almost made this mistake live on stream today. It's a possible reward. So essentially what this is, guys, is this is a base energy campaign energy offer with extra, right? Where you can possibly get something of this, and you may get a wrist guard. Well, I know you're asking yourself now, well, Tommy, what's the chance? I'm glad you asked, because I'm going to tell you. The chances of getting a wrist guard is 2%. So you have a 2% chance to unlock that calendar. Now, if by some chance you were going to buy the $9.99 energy base offer anyway, then I guess it's not bad in the grand scheme of things, but I just want you guys to be aware that you are not guaranteed that calendar just because this says $9.99. I've already had people in the Jack's Army chat live on Twitch today tell me that they made the same mistake I did, bought this, and then were like, it's possible reward. All right, so I'm going to move on for that. 40,000 Cosmic Stones and a 5% chance at a 7-star LeBron. Now, I did say he was ridiculous, right? 40,000 Cosmic Stones. The best offer they've got is 99 bucks. So what they're doing is they're taking away 10,000 Cosmic Stones, and then they're giving you a guaranteed chance at LeBron. I can't necessarily, as much as I want to dog water this for 100 bucks, because they've already got a base offer in there, this is actually kind of dog water. This is actually a little baby yuck, okay? It's not as bad as I thought it could be, okay? But I do not actually recommend this offer because you're getting less than what a base offer is traded out for a chance where you're probably going to get a 3-star. All right. The other thing I do want to show you guys, there is a featured tune bundle. So, for example, if you do not want to spend the time to grind to get your required tunes to go through this event, this will at least unlock them. But keep in mind, it's not necessarily going to make them powerful enough to get you through the whole event. They do allow you to purchase 2 of these, but this is an option as a time-saving measure. I don't think it's awful for the 10 bucks just to get you started if that's what you want to do. Not the best offer in the world. I think it's a do what you have to do sort of thing if you're just trying to save time. All right. Another thing I want to talk about is the event starter pack. Now, we're actually going to look at it both ways. This is the free-to-play account, and most people who just started the game or are free-to-play have probably seen this $4.99 offer. This is probably the best right now that you're going to get on gems or energy as far as $4.99 goes. You also get about $3 reward value in golden tickets. And the LeBron James pieces are really here nor there because it's 10 of them. And what are you going to do with that? I mean, you do get 250 points for that, or 200 points for that. But, you know, the offer itself, though, just in this is worth the $4.99. Now, if you are in the habit of spending a little bit, you're going to see a different offer. The offer you're going to see is called Event Starter 1, and it's the same thing. It's just double the stuff, double the money, basically. A little bit sweeter here or there. 18 golden tickets worth about 18 bucks. 2,000 gems. You know, really, you could say that 2,000 gems are probably worth about 10 bucks, depending on the offer, because they do have special gem offers. They'll charge you 10 bucks all day long. We just saw that for campaign energy. And then you get one spin with the LBJ, the Lyndon B. Johnson coin. So definitely worth it there as well. I just wanted to point out, you may see different offers depending on what you do with your account. And it doesn't matter if you play free or if you like to spend a little bit. I just want to give you a couple of different ways and options to get through this event. All right, so that's the LeBron James event. We're still working on the baby account. We've got him on the main account. We've got Taz on the main account. I want to know, are you having a ball right now with this game? Because personally, I am. I know a lot of the people live on Twitch are having a great time this week with this game. All the differences. Everybody's got save squads now. I said at the beginning of the video, I truly believe that it is a good time to be a Looney Tunes World of Mayhem player. That's what we've got for you today for this LeBron James event. If it helped you out, or if you need some more help with it, put that in the comments down below. Wherever you're at in the event, I'd like to know. And while you're here, hit that old subscribe button. Bang that bell, if you will. Throw a like on this thing while you're at it. And until next time, guys, you know, stay loony! And we're going to catch you down the road.